Hi everyone and welcome to Curly and Yarny. Here it's Milena and today I am taking on the challenge of weaving one scarf on my rigid Heddle Loom in only one day. So the reason why I'm making this video today is because a few weeks ago in my videos, all the reasons why I love my rigid Heddle Loom, I was bragging that you could weave one scarf in one day. Weaving a scarf is very quick, especially on a rigid Heddle Loom. For example, the scarf I'm doing right now, it's gonna take me a day to complete from the beginning to the end, so maximum 12 hours. Of course, it depends on the yarn you use, but with medium-sized yarn, really a day you could be done making a project. So could you just imagine making one scarf a day, or maybe like 2 scarves during one weekend? That's very amazing. And I realized I've never really proved it to you, so here I am today with this challenge, trying to prove to you that it is possible to weave a scarf in one day. So that's the reason behind this video right here. So it's currently 8 in the morning. We are a very snowy Sunday morning, and I'm ready to start the warping process. I have set up the room for it, so this took about, I don't know, like about 15 to 20 minutes to set up everything, and now I can start making this scarf. So here's the yarn I'm going to use. Of course, to make a scarf in one day, what helps is to use bigger yarn, so it goes way faster with bigger yarn. So this is why I chose this Lion brand yarn, which is super soft. It's a little bit shiny. I just really love the colors. So these stores are 100% acrylic yarn. I have chosen 3 colors. So the first one is Canyonlands, which is a golden yellow. I have also chosen a gray one, which the name is Great Smoky Mountains. And finally, I will have a few touches of pink in my scarf, and this one, the name is Capital Reef. So this yarn is big enough to fit into my 7.5 Heddle. And if you want to have more information about how I work my loom, about the process, about the tips I have to help work the loom, this is not the video for it. I have made a video just last week about how I work my loom, so I will provide a link right here and also in the video description, so you can check it out afterwards if you want to. So I will start warping now, and I will tell you every time about how much time it takes me to make every step of the warping process and weaving. So if you are interested in weaving, or if you also want to take on this challenge of weaving one scarf in one day, I recommend you go check out the Rollery's website. They have an online shop with all weaving supplies and a lot of yarns as well. So I have provided a link in the description down below, so if you want to check it out, please note that this is an affiliate link, so if you click on the link and make a purchase, I would make a small commission from it. At no more cost to you, it's really just a way for me to keep making those videos. So the warping is all done. So this took me about half an hour to do so. Now I will roll it onto the back beam. Also, if you want to have more details about the scarf I'm weaving today, I will be explaining all the details of how long it is and the width at the end of the video. So now everything is rolled onto the back beam. This took me about 15 minutes to do. That was really quick. One reason for that is that this yarn is super easy to work with. It didn't tangle together, so I didn't have to stop and comb the yarn very often. It really just rolled very easily, so this is a very good yarn to start weaving with. So now the threading is done, so I can now attach the warp onto the front apron. Again, this took me approximately 15 to 20 minutes to do. One of the reasons why it went so fast is because I'm using big yarn in a big heddle, so I don't have that many threads per inch. I have 7.5 ends per inch, so it doesn't take so much time when you have so few threads to thread. So to attach the warp and fix the tension, this took me again between 10 to 15 minutes. So now I put the scrap yarn in. So I just wanted to check up with you again. So the warping is done. It took me close to 2 hours from the setting of the place, the setting of the room, up to putting in the scrap yarn. I end stitched the beginning of it and I'm going to end stitch the end. It takes about like maybe 20 minutes to do so, and I really prefer a scarf that is hand stitched than with the knots. For some patterns I like the knots, but for this one I really want it to be hand stitched, and the time it takes to do it at the beginning saves you time at the end, so I think it's pretty much the same time wise. So here's the beginning of the pattern. I am so confident that I can finish this in one day that I even decided to do a pattern in the weft. So I am changing colors pretty often in the weft. So of course this takes a little bit more time, but it's going to make a very interesting looking scarf. But to make it even faster, I could have decided to do just the same color throughout the scarf. It would have still been pretty. It would have still been pretty. It's just another way to do it. And so I will put a nice show on Netflix and I'll keep on weaving. So welcome back. It's 1:30 in the afternoon. I am more than halfway through the scarf, and I'll just keep weaving and I'll keep watching Netflix until I'm done. So things are going well. Welcome back. The weaving is done. I have hem stitched the end of the scarf, and it's 4 o'clock. So I even got time to prepare the dinner. So it's from 8 to 4 it took me to make this whole scarf. So now we'll have the pleasure to see it unroll from the loom, and then it's going to take a very long and nice bath, and it's done.